What is up, good people? YouTube land. It's your boy Gates McCoy, aka the Late Night Ninja, coming at you once again. Nintendo 64, San Francisco Rush. Everybody remembers going to the arcade or some form of an arcade and throwing quarters in the race car simulator, sitting down, racing your friend, maybe a family member, maybe your brother or sister. This was definitely an arcade classic. Even to this day, I think they still make versions of it. And yeah, let's get into it. Let me kill this right here. There we go. And I'll pick a car. Now, when I played this game, I always liked this car and the it kind of looked like the Dodge Viper, but I'll take this. And yeah, this game has shortcuts. I don't exactly remember where all the shortcuts are. This was definitely just an over-the-top arcade classic for me, anyways. And let's see how good I do after probably 15 years or so of not playing this. The clarity is about as good as it's gonna get. Hopefully the audio's on point for you guys too. You know what? I could probably do better on the audio. Let's give you guys the full arcade sound. There we go. That game still looks good. The Nintendo 64 controller does offer the joystick. Oh, that's not good, which does help. Lost a little ground. I got 4th place, 3rd place. Can Gates McCoy get it done? Oh, easy, buddy. It looks like he crashed. That should put me... Nope, I'm still in 3rd. Fell in 4th. And overall, this is about as good as the clarity is going to get as I'm watching. That's pretty good, though. Doesn't really look too much different besides some of them light tones are pretty white, but other than that, it looks alright. 3rd place, trying to hold strong. Gates McCoy. This is probably like a best out of 3 laps, if I was assuming. I do not see the laps up here. It's checkpoint, so we're actually going off of time, but there's actually got to be an ending. So yeah, it's probably like 3 laps of checkpoints. I think it was, and then just the culmination of the end of each track. Oh man, I think you need 1st place in order to advance. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it was. Oh, I wanted to cut the grass, but I didn't want that to happen. Overall, it's definitely still a fun, awesome game to play. Still looks and feels like the arcade. A little squirrely on the mechanics, but these were the early days. I mean, some of the best. I mean, the best of its time during standard-wise. You know, this would have been a good arcade racer. Would have been over the top. Or if you're talking about like shooters. Oh, sorry about that. If you're talking about shooters of the time, James Bond, 007 GoldenEye would have been the standard when the Nintendo 64 was out. But I mean, obviously, I'm comparing this game to nowadays games and mechanics and overall function and graphics. But when the Nintendo 64 came out, before the PlayStation 1 dethroned the 64, I mean, these were the racing standard arcade controls and graphics. And to have this in the home instead of having to go to the arcade and play your friend or something like that, I mean, this was awesome. Oh, take it easy, buddy. Oh, shit. Finally took 1st place. And messed the whole thing up. There he goes. I do not think I'll be able to get that position back, being so close to the finish line. Look at this guy. But we'll see what happens. Very unfortunate for me. I was doing pretty good. Being kind of quiet so I can maybe concentrate. I'm not going to be able to squeeze out the W. But 2nd place, nevertheless. Car breaks down. Game over. You didn't get 1st place.
What's your name?
guys already know it's Gates McCoy, baby. You don't need to ask. That does throw me at the top two, actually, since I played one race when I first got this game when I was testing it. This would probably be my second time playing it. As you guys know, I don't preview the games that I buy, but there's no need to preview it since I used to own this game and play it, so I was already aware. So there was no surprise. There was no need to even go to that extent. Overall, that's San Francisco Rush, first level playthrough. I'm Late Night Ninja Gates McCoy. Look for part 2 on this as I do progress. I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 parts on this game since it's an awesome arcade classic. That'll be later on down the road. Gates McCoy out. Later, people.